Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start with the morning show. All right, say before I come to the slide or the thumbnail of the show, all the cries, oh they cry, the call outs, the Kroenke. I know say I'm a strong advocate of mentioning that Kroenke. Say hold the owners accountable. The media say they talk am, in right say don't talk am. The board, you have to get involved. You get all those cries, oh they cry. Nine lead up to today's headline story. Now, Football London, on the reports, the Kroenkes are making moves to generate revenue for Arsenal, to generate money through sponsorship. That's something, nobody say we know they do them before, but we know they do them enough. We know they do them the way the likes of Man City, maybe Chelsea, they do them. Now, let's dive into the story put out by Football London. So they say Stan Kroenke makes major Arsenal behind the scenes move in a bid to bank club millions to help us generate millions. These millions now we go use buy players. Get even as much as yes, Kroenke is trying to do what I have been clamoring for, and many Arsenal fans have been clamoring for. I am not still happy. Because for me, it is coming late, but book will just continue. It gets book will just continue. Now, when you dive into this particular report by Football London, the report long, small. We will take our time, go through. They say Arsenal owners Kroenke's Sports and Entertainment (KSE) have created a new division to sell sponsorship across its wide portfolio of sporting assets. Now, this new division is going to be headed by Arsenal director Oli Dale and head of global partnership for the KSE-owned Sophie Stadium and Hollywood Park, Chris Sloan. Now, the newly created Kroenke Signature Properties is part of KSE plan to better integrate the company's holdings more closely and maximize revenue potential. Each individual component of the KSE portfolio and continue to manage their own efforts. Let us continue, never end there. In addition to Arsenal, among the assets in the KSE portfolio, when they say KSE portfolio, they mean the total clubs where they under their management. So Arsenal they there, Los Angeles Rams they there for NFL, Denver Nuggets, NBA, Colorado Avalanche, NHL, Colorado Rapids, MLS. You see, they get different clubs with their own. That is why they are called a conglomerate. Now, the company has also extensive real estate attached to their sporting assets, such as the Gunners Emirates Stadium home, the SoFi Stadium, where the LA Rams they play, and also the Nuggets Ball Arena home. It doesn't end there. Let's continue. Now, they say, the Kroenke is going to say, we are here to try to make it easy for global brands to take advantage of the size and scale that KS is offering. A deal. They make this in a statement via Sports and Business Journal. They say, we are in a unique position where we can utilize the resources and the expertise we've got all across the group to offer something to brands that is pretty unique in the marketplace. While any category could conceivably be sold globally, but KSE chiefs believe that the most obvious opportunities come via technology vendors and other suppliers that may be interested in doing business across the venues that the KSE owns in LA, Denver, and London. Now, why do I say I'm not happy still? Yes, I'm happy saying they don't surgery themselves, because if you remember, now this same sponsorship matter, now Manchester City, they fight the FA for. Say, because see Manchester City style, not just Man City, people like Man City, people like Newcastle, their own modus operandi, where the FA they try to kick against. Let's say I am Man City now, but Basaton are my friend. Then my friend now will come do sponsorship deal with Man City. My friend will do sponsorship deal worth maybe 50 million. You get underground. Me, when we say I be Babalo, I be billionaire, I carry that 50 million, give my friend. My friend will come do the sponsorship. That money, not my money, but because the owners are not allowed to just pump in money directly to the club, you are supposed to eat what you kill. And what you kill is part of sponsorship. Not be only ticket sales and player sales that they generate money, or maybe qualify for semi-final championship. No, Sponsorship now another way wey club say they generate money, and a lot of mago they follow inside. You get, that's why the FA they kick against that sponsorship. Say no, say any sponsorship between the club and one of their friends or people they affiliated to them, to the owners, should not be condoned. Man City is fighting against it. Newcastle is fighting against it. Why? Because they have so much money to spend with reckless abandon. So now we say the Kroenke is going to surge from their slumber. Say yes, this is an area we can raise revenue. Why do you think they are waking up from that slumber? Because the line of credit where the Kroenke is, they extend to Arsenal. The FA now don't block them. So when you give Arsenal a line of credit, a loan, it is going to appear in the profitability and sustainability regulation policy annual reports, where will also affect our financial fair policy status. So the Kroenkes now, they don't look for a way around, and that is where the sponsorship comes in. Yes, it is going to help us in the future to buy players. 100 million, you know, go really worry us because we are raising so much money from sponsorship. Many people go sponsor us, but it is coming late. That is my annoyance. It is coming late, but well, we can still forgive them. Say anyway, we'll just forgive them. You get, so we'll just see how all these things go kicking, how it go affect our transfers in the future. It cannot affect transfer now because presently we don't have enough money. You get, so now towards the future. Maybe next season, maybe in the summer, ahead of next season, the sponsor can come in, Moku just the watch. Like, I'm excited at the same time. I'm not really excited because it's coming late, but you know, still bad. I'm more manager. Now, away from that, so Craig Hope, who is one of the reporters for the Daily Mail, Craig Hope posts these exclusive reports on Twitter, presently called X. Now, Craig Hope say exclusive. Arsenal will not be able to afford British record fee for Alexander Isak this summer. The focus for now is on outgoings. Arsenal are trying to see how they can sell Jesus, Zinchenko, and Thomas Partey. In fact, Thomas Partey will go at the end of the season because of this in charge where the Crown and prosecutor police, I would say they call them, who they try to see how whether they will bring charge for Thomas Partey. So with the look of things, Arsenal may not likely give Thomas Partey a new contract, but they try to let them go. But Thomas Partey's £150,000 per week salary will be taken off our books. Now, no Newcastle talks over improved deal, but that could change with Champions League because for now, remember, say Newcastle say don't put contracts, but as under Isak front, and the guy say no, you get. But the current talk say if they give a Champions League, say maybe if they will get Champions League slots, maybe he might likely stay. In fact, the current talk say Newcastle cannot even increase his salary because of profitability and sustainability policy, the regulation. Now, in fact, the story not really clear from my eye. I can't say, what make I click the link because the link carry me go Daily Mail. Now they say revealed Arsenal will not be able to afford a record fee for Newcastle star Alexander Isak as Mikel Arteta is dealt blow in his pursuits for the Magpies striker. They say Arsenal cannot afford it. Yet, what he will take. Now sources say the owner Stan Kroenke is extremely unlikely to sanction a move for the 25-year-old with the focus for now on outgoings. We understand that Arsenal will listen to offers for Jesus and Partey, Zinchenko, because of that party wage. Now, if you look at other reports, because other people self talk about this particular report, I think the Mirror, the Mirror talk about this thing, but the Mirror they come from a different angle. Say Arsenal reach unwanted conclusion after holding Alexander Isak transfer talks. Now, talks have been held. What is the going to hear now? Be say, if you remember, ab initio, Newcastle say it will take 150 million for them to let you have Alexander Isak. But the thing is this. They say Arsenal have been told that it will cost more than 115 million to get Alexander Isak. Like it has to be a British record transfer fee. That 115 million, I think that was the amount Chelsea paid for Casado. So that's why they talk say it needs to be like a British fee for this Britain. You get. Remember, say when we want buy Declan Rice. Now the same way West Ham self talk say if you want to get Declan Rice, you have to come with a British fee. As at that time when we sign up, it was a record. Before Casado won't smash that record. So now they talk say if we bring 115 million or 116, they will sell the guy. The question now becomes we can't afford it. In fact, because I would have asked, can we afford it? But the thing is, we can't afford it because Daily Mail have said it, David Ornstein have said it with the Athletic, the Mirror is also saying it. Arsenal cannot afford that thing because we've not killed enough to eat. That may be the major problem we will get like this now. But we'll just watch and see how things unfold. Now, Chris Whitley, who is one of the Arsenal correspondents, but back when they let us know, say Arsenal don't offer Jorginho to Palmeiras. The question where you go ask, go say why? Why did they offer Jorginho go give Palmeiras? Now, Arsenal knows say Jorginho at the end of the season in contract will expire, and they really don't have plans to extend that his contract. Therefore, they would like to sell him for January to raise revenue so that they will take add small money to go buy who they buy. All these things goes at the end of the day to buttress my point that we don't have money. I even see another report, Mika Bierets, sell give some Graz. Some Graz now don't sell and go give AS Monaco. AS Monaco buy Mikel Bierets because Balogun don't get one long-term injury blessing at the end of the season. So as Balogun no day around, Mikel Bierets don't go there. Now we have a sell-on clause in that guy contract to carry and go some Graz. So we are going to be generating like 4 million from that deal. So 4 million, the current will sell Jorginho maybe 15 million or 10 million, add money. Like I read the report, I just smile, say, my Arsenal, we don't really have that money. Because if someone get money, look at our behavior. We want to sell Jorginho to collect money, to add to Mika Bieret's money, to add this one. In fact, the report talks say when we bought the likes of Merino, all those people who spent 100 million. All those three people who will buy 100 million. Now, when we sell in Kate Metro, we realize 90 million to balance the books. You get. So that's when people ask, where this money for this one, where that money for that, where that money, but they don't even balance books. I remember saying, I think it was when this season began, now we pay Raya money. I think it was 25 million, how much? About 27 million. We just pay Raya money. So, in as much as we've not really seen Arsenal books, like all these things we are saying now, we are just saying it from an objective standpoint, even though it is still under speculation because I don't really look at Arsenal books to know whether money did or money no did. But from their body language, I can easily speculate positively, say, this people no get money. Unless they come aside, come spend, no be all due. Okay, so it's just quite sad. More just they see with this Jorginho, whether really they go sell the guy to Palmeiras. Now, whatever you yourself, I never really do. All right, so right there, I think the fine place will also bring you the first message from one of our sponsors, Mobile Associates and Co. Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on 08064642234, and they're located at number 7 at Kennywood Road, Oreazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So do reach out to them. Now, when I want to check the Sky Sports Paper Talk page this morning, they do research. I can see one of the headlines, the second headline. They say Arsenal acting director, sporting director Jason Aito has growing internal support to take on the role permanently. And at the end, say Arteta said they support the guy. Main carry the role. Yes. Even though Rosiski said, I say Rosiski is in the works, they're discussing with him. Well, I never really know because how do we even be sure say this lack of sporting director where we never get? Say, they affect all these our deals. How are we even sure? Say, they affect. Well, we don't really know. We can always ask questions again. So, well, I just they ask. Now, away from that. So, Chris Sutton, maybe one of the pundits out there, when you talk about the match we will play against Manchester United on the 12th. So I think that's on Sunday. But because this is a very difficult time for them. Now, when you read into this report by Sports K, they say BBC Sports columnist Chris Sutton has backed Arsenal to secure a narrow win over Manchester United. The two sides are set to lock horns in the third round of the FA Cup at the Emirates Stadium on Sunday, January 12th. Now, Chris Sutton said, well, Manchester United have cracked it now, haven't they? After that draw with them draw for Anfield, it's just some of the flack because they say in predict say Liverpool go knock Manchester United 5-0. Because I predict and say Liverpool go knock them with no good and they go beat them shit. But at the end of the day, Manchester United surprised everybody. So people can like abuse and attack Chris Sutton for your own and the prediction we make. You can say, yes, I got the prediction wrong, but even though I got it wrong, I'm not saying anybody will predict 2-2 again, even though that 2-2 the later play. Now, for this Arsenal match, so Babak going to say, well, I suppose it shows how far behind Manchester United have fallen that they are now celebrating draws. I remember a time when anytime when Manchester United drop points, they treat them like a disaster, just like what did happen for Arsenal. I don't say if we draw like this, now disaster will be everywhere will catch fire. Draw, don't be lose, draw as Arsenal because our mentality don't be different. Like our expectations are high now. You get, we know what we deserve. You get, unlike Manchester United, and so it be errors come and go. That time when Sir Alex they do error, we say they knock anybody knockable. Now they are shit packers. So it's a Manchester United, they did play well, and there were a lot of excitement about their performance, but quite rightly, a lot of people pointed out how they need to back it up. You get, so for this match, they go play for the Emirates Stadium. Back said this is a very difficult style for Manchester United to do that. Arsenal have had a bad week and are massively missing Bukayo Saka in the final third, which is true. But I don't trust United to get a result at the Emirates Stadium yet. The prediction is going to be 1-0, in as much as I love the vote of confidence which Chris Sutton gets for Arsenal. But the truth remains, if we no bury our chances, we go lose like we lost against Newcastle. It is simple as ABC. That's what it just be. So I just know how it will be. So the onus lies with us. Bury each chance you create. Because the sure me say we go create chance at Emirates Stadium now. We go create chance. And we don't really know how Amorim will set up. Is he going to set up the way he set up in the first match? Maybe say they very, very relaxed and reserved. They don't really come outside. Or he will come outside this time around. We don't really know what to expect. Yeah, so more just to watch. Let's keep our finger crossed and see how everything will unfold at the end of the day. Now, I'm going to get another exclusive news from Football Insider. Say Arsenal. The reason say they would like to get Tyreek Mitchell, who is a left back for Crystal Palace, where in contract will expire at the end of this season. So Arsenal looks in a person that we get for cheap to help us cure that left back problem. Get, but Crystal Palace now say they don't get any interest to sell, even though they know the player will leave at the end of the season. Palace will turn away any approaches for Tyreek Mitchell and amid interest from Arsenal. Sources have told Football Insider. Well, that one said they get so both face fronts. Now, Julian Timber on the match we go play against Manchester United. They said we already know them before this FA Cup because we don't play before this season. So we already know like what to expect. So Timber, when you watch Timber on the talk, Timber say United is always a big game. Like whenever we play them, it's another cup game, like you said. And yeah, United at home, you want to win and give the fans something to celebrate. So we are going to give it our all on Sunday. And Timber, they ask her now whether I don't speak with him, Paddy them, all those Dutch players who for Manchester United like Matthias Daly, Tara Malasia, and Joshua Zexi. He said, well, he never really followed the talks after the match. Then we'll discuss. Get say we played with Manchester United 1 month ago, so nothing that different to get. Now the same players will go play there. Rashford no go involved because Rashford is on his way to AC Milan. AC Milan don't sell no our car for, so they don't create space now. So the guys on his way. Talks have begun. Talks between AC Milan and Rashford and Manchester United and AC Milan. So all things being equal, Rashford is expected to just move to Serie A. Get, I think they are still in the Champions League, so you enjoy Champions League football way Manchester United no really gets. And this is time for us to bring you a second message from our second sponsor. So Stina Imperial Collections, they are powering this video. So they are a brand that you can actually trust for high quality leather products made with genuine leather. They make products such as belts, wallets, shoes, and slippers. You can call them on 081-3927-3778 if you're interested in any of their products. So my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the day, where we say many people know they never seen. For those who don't join the show on time, the Kroenkes have made move to generate money for Arsenal, where Arsenal will take the buy players. So for those who don't really understand, it is all about sponsorship deals. You get, look at the headline from Football London. They say Stan Kroenke makes major Arsenal behind the scenes move in a bid to bank club millions. He wants to generate millions for Arsenal, and this move, in fact, Stan Kroenke creates a new division to sell sponsorship across its wide portfolio of sporting assets. This division is going to be led by Arsenal director Oli Dale. Now, I don't want to go into the report because it's long, but I just give you a summary, an abridged version. They won't do what Man City they do. All those mago Man City they do. What's up one do? Where we say sponsorship will bring 50 million, 20 million, 30 million. Not be only by tickets and by selling players, they raise money. They also use sponsorship. My anger now is, why is it coming late? Why I not think? If you remember some fortnight ago, I was mentioning something that There are some ways people like Man City, Chelsea are skirting around the rules of the game. After they just look. Why? But if you can't beat them, you join them. As long as it's within the ambits of the law, it's not illegal. You join them. That is why the FA they fight Man City say any sponsorship between paddy we go bring so much money. You can't use and they buy player anyhow. Fair. We know once. But Arsenal want to also do it, but it is coming late. It's not going to be affecting our January transfer window or the summer transfer window. Probably from next season, now we're going to see the fruits of this that labor where they want to start now. But not we just the watch. I thought say they do them late. It's better passing, they don't do them at all. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So till I come your way in the evening to give the evening news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now get out. All right, guys. Ciao.